Welcome back to AI Brief, everyone, episode 41, and we're diving right into all the crazy AI stuff happening right now. From research that's like pushing the limits of what AI can even do to all these new AI tools.
It's nuts how fast things are changing. Like, seriously. We've got news from OpenAI, updates on making AI more human, and a whole lot more.
So OpenAI, they just dropped this thing called deep research, and people are freaking out a little.
For good reason, too.
Imagine having a research assistant that could read like everything online. Articles, research papers, even PDFs, and then tell you exactly what's up in like 30 minutes with citations and everything.
Yeah, that's basically deep research. But it's
Yeah.
not just about speed. It crushed this test called Humanity's Last Exam, which was made to really challenge AI, like with stuff that needs deep thinking and understanding.
Really?
Yeah, and it scored way higher than any other AI, even better than people in some areas.
Okay, so for those of us who aren't AI experts, what does that actually mean? What kind of questions can this deep research thing handle?
Think of those research projects that take you forever, like days or even weeks. Deep research can analyze like historical trends, compare different scientific theories, even break down complex philosophical arguments. It can handle those tough questions that need you to go through tons of info and connect the dots.
That makes sense.
Can.
So right now it's only for pro subscribers,
Yeah.
but OpenAI wants to make it available for everyone soon. I'm curious to see how people use this. It could be a game changer for researchers, students, anyone who needs to get smart on a topic fast.
Totally agree.
Okay, let's switch gears a little and talk about AI with feelings. Sounds like a sci-fi movie. I
Yeah.
know, but there are actually companies working on this.
No, for real. Think about those customer service robots we all hate. They're so annoying because they just don't get us.
Right.
What if they could actually understand how you feel? So there's this new platform, Palona, made by some ex-Google and Meta people. And they're making AI agents with personalities that can change based on how the customer's feeling and what they need. So if you're calling in all frustrated, the AI would know and be more understanding.
Okay, so it's like they're trying to make talking to AI feel more natural and less robotic.
Exactly. The question is, how far can we take this? Can we really make AI that understands human emotions? Or is it just fancy programming?
I guess we'll see. But it's a good conversation to have as this tech keeps developing. All right, let's move on to the AI News Roundup, where we cover all the cool stuff happening in the AI world.
Okay, so first up, DeepSeek. They're spending a crazy amount of money on AI development. A new report says they're spending way more than people thought, like billions just on computing power.
Wow, that's a serious commitment. What are they focusing on with all that money?
Their new R1 model, it's a big one, designed to do pretty much anything you can think of, like writing text and code translating languages, even making music. The amount of money they're putting in shows how competitive the AI world is right now.
Like an AI arms race. But speaking of ambitious projects, Google's Moonshot lab is trying to solve world hunger. They've got this new company called Heritable Agriculture that uses AI and machine learning to speed up plant breeding and hopefully get more food growing.
That's right. They're using machine learning and robots to study plants, figure out which genes are the best, and make the breeding process faster. The goal is to make crops that can survive diseases, pests, and bad weather, which means more food for everyone.
It's wild how AI can be used for so many different things, from boosting research to solving big problems like world hunger.
For sure. And Microsoft's not just sitting around. They made a special research unit to study how AI will affect society. They've got experts from economics, psychology, law, all sorts of fields to analyze how AI is going to change our lives in the next few years.
It's good that they're thinking about the big picture because AI is becoming a bigger part of our lives. But there are also some cool breakthroughs happening in research.
Right.
Like MIT.
This is a big one because understanding the 3D structure of DNA is super important for making new treatments and fighting diseases. But this kind of analysis used to take days or weeks. Chromogen uses deep learning to analyze tons of genomic data and figure out the crazy folding patterns of DNA.
So it's basically a super fast way for scientists to study our genes.
Yeah, exactly. And that's huge for personalized medicine and understanding genetic diseases.
It's crazy how much AI is changing scientific research.
Yeah, but it's not all sunshine and roses. There was this DeepSeek database with sensitive user info that got accidentally exposed. So now there are big questions about data security and privacy.
True, AI has a lot of potential, but it's important to remember the risks. Companies that have all our data need to be super careful to prevent stuff like that from happening.
No doubt, data privacy and security are so important, especially as we start relying more on AI systems that handle our personal information.
Good point. Okay, some good news. Microsoft is making their Think Deeper feature free for all Copilot users.
Oh, that's great. It uses OpenAI's reasoning model to help people solve complex problems by breaking them down into smaller steps and giving you hints along the way. It's super helpful for anyone who needs help solving problems, whether you're a student, a professional, or just like puzzles.
Nice. And for those who need even more power, the AI chip maker Cerebras says their servers can run DeepSeek's new model like 57 times faster than normal tech.
No way. That's insane. It shows how fast the hardware side of AI is evolving. As chips get more powerful and efficient, AI will just keep getting better and better.
I can't wait to see what they come up with next. And lastly, for all you techies out there, Apple decided to scrap their AR glasses from Macs.
Yeah, but they're still working on a new version of their fancy Vision Pro headset. So it seems like Apple's still all in on augmented reality, even though they're changing their plans.
Interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with next.
Yeah.
There's just so much happening in AI, it's hard to keep up. But wait, there's more.
Whoa.
We've got a whole bunch of cool AI tools to talk about. So stay tuned. All right, so let's talk about some of the cool AI tools out there right now. Things that can help you with like everyday stuff and even make you more creative.
Yeah, let's start with something I think everyone hates. Automated phone systems.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah.
Right. So many menus and you wait forever.
I know Google made this AI tool called Ask for Me, and it actually calls businesses for you.
Wait, so I can just tell this AI what I need and it'll deal with the whole phone call. No more menus or waiting on hold.
Exactly. You give it the details and it does everything. Talks to the robot voice, waits on hold, even connects you to a human when it's time. It's like having a personal assistant for all those annoying calls.
That's amazing. And speaking of waiting on hold, Google also has Talk to a Live Representative, which is just for that.
Yep, it just waits on hold for you. So you don't have to. You tell it what you need, it calls the number, and then waits until a real person is there. It'll even tell you when you can talk to them.
Wow, these are lifesavers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the tech people out there, there's Mistral Small 3. It's an open source AI model that's super fast and powerful, even though it's small.
Yeah, it's perfect for developers and researchers who need something that runs quickly, even on devices that aren't that powerful.
Nice. And for musicians, there's Refusion. This AI can make music from text images or even audio, and it's free.
It's so cool. You can give it a simple prompt like sad piano music or happy electronic song, and it'll create something unique.
That's awesome. Like everyone can be a musician now.
Mm.
And for video people, Reap can turn long videos into short clips for social media. So if I have a long presentation, I can use Reap to make little snippets for social media.
Exactly. It'll frame them, add captions, even change the size so they fit each platform. You'll save so much time.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
There's this tool called LLM Hydra. It's like a forum where you can talk to different AI personalities. Each one have its own knowledge and opinions.
It's like having a brainstorming session with a bunch of AI experts. You can bounce ideas off of them, see different perspectives, and come up with new ideas.
Interesting. And for anyone who has too many tabs open, Quick Search Plus can help. It uses AI to organize, summarize, and secure your browsing.
Yep. It's like a research assistant in your browser. Helps you find info fast, summarize the main points from different sources, and even keeps your data safe.
Wow. And then there's Kusho. It helps web developers test websites without coding.
It's like having an AI user tester. It can show you how real people would use your website so you can find problems and make it better.
That's really helpful.
Yeah.
And for 3D animators, Genome is an AI that helps with the whole animation process.
It can do things like rigging character modeling, even making realistic movements. It makes everything so much easier for animators.
It's amazing how many tools there are to make our lives easier and more creative. And new ones are coming out all the time.
Yeah, it's a crazy time to be into AI. It feels like there's no limit to what we can do.
I know, it's crazy to think how much AI has already changed in such a short time. And like, where is it even going next?
It feels like things are changing so fast. It
Yeah.
makes you wonder, what impact is this all going to have on us?
It's kind of scary,
Yeah.
but also really exciting.
Uh-huh.
AI could change how we work, learn, how we do everything, really.
Totally. From solving big problems like hunger and disease to like making everyday stuff easier and giving us crazy new tools, the possibilities are insane.
Yeah, we just covered like the tip of the iceberg in this episode. But I hope you got a taste of how wild and fast-moving the AI world is.
Absolutely. And if you want to learn more about any of this stuff, we'll link to all the research and tools and news stories in the show notes.
And don't forget to follow AI Brief so you don't miss any future episodes. We're diving into the world of AI one episode at a time, and we'd love for you to be a part of it.
For sure. And if you liked this episode, tell your friends about it. Let's get more people talking about AI and all the crazy stuff that's happening.
Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the next episode of AI Brief.